Last week we shared the installation of our Poppin' Rover's pop top, a huge step in transforming our Land Rover into the ultimate adventure camper. This week we're adding the final piece to the puzzle, a 270 freestanding awning. It's the upgrade that really opens up our living space outdoors, and we can't wait to show you how it changes the way we travel. If you enjoy following our build and adventures, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. So we went with Tenton Trail 270 freestanding awning for ultimate shade and shelter on our adventures. This setup comes with everything you need, including brackets, fixings, guide ropes and pegs for when the weather gets wild. Let's get it installed and show you exactly how it works, plus a closer look at its features.
As Chloe mentioned, they do come with these awesome little brackets, but we bought these ones directly from Poppin' Rovers, and these are specifically designed for our pop top, so we're going to be using these ones. So we're going to fit these all first. We're going to have three. We're going to put one here, one a little bit further along, because on the 270 awning most of the weight is on the back, and then one towards the front, which will just be there to stabilise the front of it. So we're going to get these marked up and drilled first. Let's get cracking. Quick drill bits off.
For our installation, because we've got a pop top, we have popped riv nuts in, 4 riv nuts for the bracket, and then we're bolting the bracket like this on to there. So I thought I'd just mention to you about these. So obviously the kit comes with everything you need, you know, it's got your brackets and things like that, but if you customise your landing like we have with a pop top, then these brackets won't quite work for you, because if we was to fit that to our roof rack, which is all the way up there, the awning would then fly sky high. So there are other brackets on the market, like these Poppin' Rovers ones, which you can get, and I'm sure there's probably others out there that you can get to then install to this section here. So the great thing about this awning is it's got this track system. So it's very, very adjustable and customizable to whatever brackets you need to go with. Different vehicles, the length of your vehicle, you can slide it along to get a really good positioning. But we'll show you a little bit more about that once we get to actually installing it up here.
That's one done, 2 more to go.
So now that one's done, you can see how it's kind of been done. 4 riv nuts, 4 bolts. What bolts do we go for, M8?
Yeah, M8 riv nuts and M8 bolts.
Yeah. Okay, so we've just slid the bolts in the track, so it's just a simple track system, so you can see how it works with the adjustment. So next job is to lift it up and get it bolted on. Okay, so it's getting pretty dark now, so what we're going to do is we've got it kind of on and in place to a point where it's secure. We're going to open it up, check we're happy with the alignment, and then fully get it tightened and fastened up. But as it's getting pretty dark, what we're going to do is we're going to leave it here and we'll see you in the field.
Action.
Okay, so we've not had a chance to get out into the field to show you this, and we have been out and about, but we've just not had time to get any content. So we are on the driveway, but I thought I would show you what this bit of kit is really made of. So let's take a look. So let's get it unzipped. And then we just open it up, and you can see we've got two straps. We've got one here, and then one here. Just plop that bag up out of the way, and then you just undo these, which are really nice because if you come a little bit closer under this one, you can see you've got this kind of bracket where your awning sits on that, so it's not just like a strap, so when you undo it, it's not like boom, falling out, it's staying put up, which is really nice. Okay, it's not there undone. All we do is kind of open it up. As you can see, I've just pulled it out. It's all dropped down here, and then I'm just going to open it up here. Pull all the pieces out so it doesn't get caught. Find the end, which is here, and then walk it round. Come around here, so you pull it nice and tight. Then I take my kind of rope, clip it onto the clip that I've done, and then to get it nice and taut and to close this gap up so you're not going to get dripped on, all we do is we've got this little kind of ratchety system, so we pull that. So you pull that nice and taut, you can then tuck that away, whatever if you want, and come around here. The awning is set up 270, freestanding, easy as that. So there's a few features to show you, but as we've just set it up, if you come around here, one of the beauties of this awning is that it closes this gap up. So if I open it up here, you can get in and out of the vehicle while it's raining or super sunny, and you've not got a gap here, which is brilliant. And it's 270, so you've got shade and shelter all the way around here. No legs in the way or anything like that. And it's a really good height as well, up on these brackets here. So now we've got it set up simply like this, let's show you some of its features. So first one, it's got this little leg here that you can pop up, so that if it's raining, it can just flow off nice and easy. So you do have one leg if you think you need it, but it is freestanding, so it's kind of just a bit of a backup, and that is just strapped up here. Pop that down like this, and then it's got a clip. Drop that down to your desired length, so you can put that out if you're worried if it's a bit windy or anything like that. Another thing, if you are worried about the wind or if it's really brutal weather, you've got these little clips all the way around here, so you can peg it out if needs be. So if you're at a camp for a few days and you want to leave it set up, you can then just pin it down and have it nice and secure and not have to worry about it. A couple of other features is we've got this little panel here, so it's just clipped in here. So you can drop that down, and you've got some really nice storage. Now this is adjustable, so I can slide it up here. She says, there we go. So you can slide it up here, so if you're sat out at camp for a few days, or you know, just an afternoon, and you want a bit of extra storage for your bits and bobs you've got out, then that's a really nice little feature. And then this thing also has lighting built into it. So it's got this light bar kind of in here, in this kind of waterproof casing, and simply come around here, it's got your cable, it's on a USB, you can plug it into a battery pack and it sits in there. And honestly, it does the job. That you don't need loads and loads of lighting, because when you sat out, you want that slight little bit of ambience. And we actually did use it. I don't know if I managed to get any pictures of it. Maybe we'll have to get some. I feel like we're going to have to get some. But yeah, we sat out at the weekend with some family and it was a really nice ambience. So we really like this awning as it's good value for money. It's free delivery, which is always a bonus. It's got loads of features and it's really taut and good kind of quality compared to some of the cheaper options on the market. So now we've got the pop top, the awning. That is our camper build pretty much complete. We have got some winter prep to do to get the vehicle ready for winter adventures. But for now, that's the camper build done. So adventures from here on out, right? So if you want to find out more about this awning, I'll pop a link in the description below for you to check out. Like I say, it's really good value for money and we love it. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and we'll see you next week. So I just wanted to wrap this video up again by saying thanks so much for watching. Links to the awning are in the description below and we will be sharing so much more on this one soon. Showing it in action on our trips, at night with the lighting and how we actually use it out and about. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can follow along with all the adventures we have coming up.